One afternoon on the way to pick up his child from school, a man suddenly heard faint meowing. When he looked down, he saw a swarm of flies and ants crawling over a kitten. He quickly rushed home to grab a box and some water. The boy nearby was using a leaf to shoo away the flies. The man carefully placed the kitten into a shoebox. He hoped the vet could save this little life. The tiny body had become a breeding ground for parasites. The vet carefully used alcohol to disinfect and remove the horrifying white eggs bit by bit. Despite working for a long time, the number of eggs seemed endless. At this point, the vet suggested trying to wash it with water. The kitten was terrified since it was its first bath. When the man lifted the kitten, he saw that the flesh underneath had rotted, with countless insect eggs on its head. Thinking of how uncomfortable it must have been, the kitten gradually stopped meowing. It seemed to realize the people around it were there to help. They cleaned it thoroughly inside and out. We all know a kitten this small shouldn't be bathed, but there was no other choice. The kitten was covered in fly eggs. We hoped it would survive. After the bath, the kitten was much livelier. It lay on a towel, constantly looking around. After consulting the vet, the man decided to take it home. Unsure of how much formula to prepare, he made just one bottle, but the tiny kitten curled up and refused to eat. With no other option, he had to force-feed it a little. His heart raced without a mother cat's care. Could this little one survive? By the third day, the kitten had fully opened its eyes and was eating well. No more worries about hunger. At 3:30 a.m., the kitten meowed loudly in hunger and became full of energy after drinking milk. It held on to the bottle until its belly became round and full. By the sixth day, the kitten had grown more playful. Trying to escape from the box, the men took it for a full health checkup to ensure it didn't have any infectious diseases. Upon meeting the vet, they couldn't stop praising the kitten's resilience. The test results showed the kitten was in good health by the 10th day. The man bought an ashtray from the supermarket to use as a feeding bowl for the kitten. It was growing quickly and eating more each day. The bowl was just the right height for the kitten. After eating, it began licking its paws and even lifted them to clean thoroughly. This is a kitten that loves cleanliness. By the 13th day, it had adjusted to its new home. It ran around every corner of the house. For the first time, the kitten tried canned meat. It slurped loudly while eating. This was the first supplementary food the kitten had ever tried. It ate so much that it licked the entire plate clean. Moreover, it learned how to use the litter box and even covered it after use. The man made it a separate little nest. The kitten grew bigger and cuter, especially its sparkling big eyes. The owner even built it a dollhouse, and the kitten had a lot of fun. People say kittens don't rely entirely on their sense of smell to navigate. Their tails act as their compass. After a month of raising it, the man took it to the vet for deworming. It had gained 0.3 kilograms. The vet said it could now be vaccinated. A nurse even trimmed its nails by hand. This kitten was truly lucky to have met them. Everyone loved it and started feeding it proper kitten food. The kitten ate as much as it could and enjoyed everything. Now the little one is living a healthy and happy life. From a stray kitten to a beloved family treasure. Happy birthday, little meow meow. I'm Kitty Caperz. See you in the next video.